Hi everyone, I'm Brenda Tuttle with Tastefully Simple, and today I'm going to show you a few things that you can do to make your graduation party stress-free. The first thing we're going to do is make beer bread. And beer bread is really good. It's one of my favorite. And the only thing you do is open up the package. You're going to pour the bread in a bowl. You're going to use any carbonated beverage. You can use strawberry soda. You can use anything you want to in it. And all we're going to do is pour this in and mix it up here. And everything from Tastefully Simple is quick and easy. It takes 2 ingredients or less. So what we're going to add to this, of course, we're going to mix this up. We're going to mix it up really good. And I have a pan here that's already ready to put it in. So we're going to put it in the pan. Mix it up here real quick. Get it all taken care of. I made this at all the graduation parties I had between my girls, which 2 from high school and then the 2 graduated from college. So I've been through a few graduations. And all you're going to do is mix this up real good and pour it in here. I like to make sure I get everything out of it. That way it gets nice and big. And make sure I mix it. Looks like I forgot a few spots. So we're going to put it in the pan. And then what we're going to do is take butter, which you can melt the butter or you can just put it in. So we're just going to take the butter. And my hands are clean, so I'm just going to lay the butter on top, like that. We're going to set the oven to 375. The butter will melt on top of it to give it a nice golden brown. And we're going to stick it in the oven on 375. Then we're going to set the timer for an hour. And after an hour, it'll be all done and ready for us to do the next step with it. Then we're going to also make 3 different kinds of wings. Today we're going to make bourbon glaze wings, garlic parmesan wings, and smoky barbecue wings. And all what you have to do is, anyone can do this, is we're just going to open up these packages maybe, if I can get them open. They're a little harder than they look. We're going to put each one of them in here. And if you don't have 3 different crock pots, you can use one big one or small ones, whatever you want to do. And we're going to put them in here frozen. Just put them in here like this. And after today, I'm sure everyone will have their favorite. And then we're going to take the bourbon glaze. I have these little packets I'm going to pour on them. For now, I'm just going to pour those on there. And if you're using this, if you're using a small one, you probably want to use about a half a bottle of this. The same thing here, about a half a bottle. Just going to pour them on there. And then we're going to take the smoky barbecue, which is really good. And all these sauces that I'm showing you, they can be used on anything. The bourbon glaze is great on pork loin or pork steak. It's good on regular steak. It's just about good on anything. You're going to take, so we're going to pour this one in here next, the barbecue. And this barbecue is good on anything too, steak, chicken, ribs. And we're just going to take these and we're going to put them on. We're going to put them on low. You can start them in the morning of graduation and they'll be done by the time you get back from graduation. Next, we are going to make a spinach and herb dip to go along with our beer bread. And we're going to take, when the beer bread's done, we're going to take it and cut it into cubes. And we're going to use the beer bread to dip in the spinach and herb dip. All what this takes is 2 ingredients, which is mayonnaise and sour cream. This takes 2 tablespoons, and I think this is really cool. This cup, this lid, if you fill it up, to the line, it's exactly 2 tablespoons. You don't even need a measuring cup, which that's what I like, less dishes. So we're gonna take a 1/2 cup of mayonnaise and a 1/2 cup of sour cream and mix it in with this. So we're gonna take our sour cream, stick it in there. It doesn't have to be perfect. Get this out of here. So we're gonna use that. Then we're gonna take the mayonnaise. And if for a lighter, if you don't want, you can use light mayonnaise and you can use light sour cream if you don't want to use the regular. So we're gonna take this, we're gonna put it in here. Get this all taken care of here. And if you need a lot of it, if you want a lot of it, you can just adjust the recipe. If you want to do a whole cup of mayonnaise and a whole cup of sour cream, you just do 4 tablespoons of the spinach and herb. Fill it up twice instead of once. Mix it up. And you can even do these the day before. That way you have it all ready, and on graduation day, I know there's a lot of family and people that come in, you'll have time to sit and visit and talk to them and enjoy the day. So this is what the sour cream looks like. We're gonna add mayonnaise with the spinach and herb. And I'm gonna set that aside because we're done with that. So that's one dip. Then we're going to, oops, I made a mess, which is normal. Then we're gonna make Fiesta Party dip. This is really good on chips. You can use it on those bagel chips. You can also, I did Fiesta potatoes one year for my daughter's graduation, which was really good. I forgot some spoons here. You can use the Fiesta dip on tacos if you want to. Basically, you can use it on anything. And what I like about this is you're only using 1 cup. Now this one takes 1/4 cup, which I forgot, 1/4 cup of mayonnaise and 3/4 sour cream. So let me grab some cups here. So this is gonna take 1/4 of the mayonnaise. So we're gonna take 1/4 of the mayonnaise here. And again, if you need a lot and you're gonna have a lot of people here, you can just double the recipe. They're very easy to double. So we're gonna take the mayonnaise there. We're gonna take 3/4 of the sour cream, which I'm just gonna use a cup and measure it out. Everything don't have to be perfect. It'll taste just the same. We're gonna get this ready. And my suggestion, if you get the Fiesta, I like it just the way it says on the recipe. Some people like it hotter. What I would do, if you like it hot, I'd go ahead and make it how the recipe says. Let it sit in the refrigerator for 2 hours and then go ahead and give it a taste test. Because the more it sets, it's going to set in and taste a little different than when you first make it. And again, we're just gonna take 2 tablespoons. We're gonna use the lid. Again, less dishes. Pour it in there. Get it mixed up here. And you can use any kind of chips on it. Any kind you want. You can make, like I said, make it spicy, make it not spicy. When I did the potatoes, I made some of them really, really spicy and some of them not so spicy. So this is ready and this is what it looks like. So we're gonna set that aside. Our last dip we're gonna make, let's see, is the garlic. And garlic is too one of my favorites actually. Again, we're just gonna take the lid off. We're gonna pour 2 tablespoons here and there. And this one takes, I always forget because some of them are changed. This is 1/2 cup of each. So 1/2 cup of mayonnaise and 1/2 cup of sour cream. So we're gonna take the mayonnaise, put it in here. The garlic I use on spaghetti, so you can use it for more than just a dip. And you're only using 2 tablespoons, so you're still gonna have all this left, which, you know, saves good. I use it on French bread for the garlic. I use it on my lasagna. I use it on about anything that calls for garlic. That way I always have it on hand, and it's easier to do than to crush up the cloves of garlic. Get this sour cream out here. Almost to the end, but I'm gonna grab it real quick. And let's say that you are making all this stuff and you think, oh darn, I forgot to put one together, and it's time to go to graduation. You could whip it up real quick. You could always throw it in the freezer for 15 minutes. If you throw it in the freezer for 15 minutes, it'll be nice and cold. And that way, if you forget and don't have time to let it set for 2 hours, it'll still be just as good. So we're gonna mix up this mayonnaise and sour cream. Pour the garlic in here. I'm gonna use chips today with all these dips, but like I said, you can use pretzels, you can use bagel chips. I even take this, and sometimes I cut the bread in little quarter pieces and I spread that on there. And that is really good too. Okay, so now we got our dips right here already. Now the next thing we're gonna make is we're gonna make a dessert one. And this is blackberry bliss cherry cheese ball. So all what we're gonna do here, and all what you need, is a brick of cream cheese and a bowl, because I forgot a bowl. You're gonna take a brick of cream cheese here, and you wanna set it out so it's soft. I mean, you don't want it setting out all day, but you wanna set it out so it's nice and soft and it's easy to mix up. See if I can get this here. There we go. As my husband says, I'm kind of a messy cook, and he's not here to clean up after me, so I'll have to do it myself today. And then we're just gonna open this up, but let me get some scissors. If you like blackberry, this is gonna be really good. And I did wanna let you guys know that all of the recipes, you can go to tastefullysimple.com and you can put in what item you have. Let's say it's the beer bread, and you can look at any of the recipes. You can use Sprite and put cinnamon and sugar in it to make a sweet bread. Mountain Dew is really good if you didn't want to use the beer. There's all sorts of recipes for everything. The beer bread is, I think there's over 100 recipes on that. So what we're gonna do here is get this mixed up, and then we're gonna put it in the refrigerator for probably a couple hours. And sometimes what I do to make it easier is I just mix this all up, and I'll put it in some saran wrap. Let me get this. Because if I make it into a ball, I'll probably lick my fingers more than I should, and there won't be a lot left. So I'm just gonna take this, and put a little saran wrap there. Take this cheese ball, put it on here. It's hard to get it all out. There we go. We can dab it on here. Get all this good blackberry. And I just take it, form it into a ball. And it's easier. You can also put it in a Ziploc bag. It's easy to just work with it and make sure. But I can just put this in the fridge like this, and when I come out, I can just put it on a plate. Now, obviously, for TV's sake, this is what your beer bread is gonna look like when it comes out. And I'd probably clean all this stuff up first, but What we're gonna do is take the beer bread. It's gonna look like this when it comes out nice and golden browned on the top. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it and we're gonna cut it up. We're gonna take this and we're gonna cut it into cubes. And once I have all this bread cut into cubes, we can put it on a plate, and then people can take the bread and dip it in the spinach and herb dip, and it is absolutely wonderful. So here's the final products that we made today. This is our onion. This is our Fiesta Party, and remember with the Fiesta Party, if you didn't want to do chips, you could always make up some potatoes or get some pretzels. This is our spinach and herb dip with our beer bread that is absolutely delicious. Here are our wings we made up today. They just smell yummy. I wish you guys could smell through the TV. Here is our cheese ball that we made, and then I got some little cupcakes here with little graduation caps. You can call your local bakery, or if you have a baker in mind, they can make you some cupcakes if you didn't want to do them yourself. If you are interested in any of these products to use for your graduation party to make it stress-free, you can give me a call. It's 660-626-7879. Thank you all.